Y'all, it looks like Tiffany Haddish might not be the villain we thought she is because Jaguar Wright just exposed some crazy information about Common, and it looks like he is the real villain in this story. Ever since Common and Jennifer Hudson got together, they have been trying to paint Tiffany as a bitter ex, but Jaguar just made some wild allegations about how Common is allegedly on the DL and has been using black women as a beard to hide his real self. Y'all, this is a hot mess, so let's break it down. Has Common been having a secret affair with John Legend right under our noses? And what does Tiffany have to say about Jaguar's revelation? Let's break it down. Now, I know that Jaguar's claims about Common being on the DL might come as a shock, but when you stop to actually think about it, it kind of makes sense because Common has had a lot of relationships that never went anywhere. He has dated several high-profile women, including Serena Williams and even the Erykah Badu. And speaking of Erykah, her breakup from Common was so bad that he kind of spread rumors that Erykah had bewitched him. Alright, so here's the tea. Erykah and Common started dating back in 2000, and they were all loved up for 2 years until Erykah pulled the plug on their relationship in late 2002. Now, Erykah was trying to keep it classy and not spill too much about the breakup, but Common was more than willing to spill the tea. He went ahead and aired it all out, claiming Erykah caught feelings for another dude and dumped him over the phone. He said, "She handed it to me. I was in my hotel room on tour and she called me and was like, hey, I don't want to be in this relationship no more. I'm liking somebody else. That was my first love and my first heartbreak." First of all, it's totally wild that Common calls Erykah his first love when he was actually engaged to someone else before her. Back in the mid to late 90s, he was all loved up and engaged to Kim Jones, and they even have a daughter together. So if we go by Common's own words, does that mean he didn't really love Kim even though he popped the question? Talking about confusing, that story just doesn't add up, does it? He said, with Erykah Badu, that was my first love where you're just open and floating. When we split, I was 27 or 28. I was in a haze, just going through the motions. It was hard to eat. This led to talk suggesting that Erykah bewitched him with her so-called dark magic. For those who don't know, there are whispers that Erykah is a witch who curses every man she dates. So folks were buzzing that Common fell victim to the infamous Badu box. And that's the real reason his love life has been a hot mess since their breakup. In the years following his split with Erykah, Common had quite the messy dating record, getting involved with some serious A-listers like Serena Williams, Taraji P. Henson, Angela Rye, and Tiffany Haddish. But none of those relationships lasted either. It makes you wonder if maybe Common was the common denominator in all those breakups, huh? And from what Jaguar Wright just said, maybe the reason for the messy dating life is that he didn't even like women to start with. But I think the messiest relationship has to be the one he had with Tiffany, because that truly exposed his commitment issues. Tiffany was more than willing to commit to Common and settle down with him, but Common didn't care less about her, and it was clear as day that he was not committed to the relationship. For example, Tiffany made it clear that she wanted something special for her 41st birthday, saying, "I'm just hoping me and my man go on a hot air balloon and have us a nice little meal. That's what I would like to do. On my 39th birthday, I got drunk with my grandma. Never done that before. And my 40th birthday, I had a bat mitzvah. And that was super fun. This birthday, at 41, I want to go up in a hot air balloon." But Common couldn't be bothered to even take her to dinner, so he just got her some flowers. And that was that. Talk about doing the barest minimum. Tiffany still didn't get the hint, and she went on and on about how she wanted to spend the rest of her life with him. She had even planned out their engagement in her head, and she claimed that she wanted him to propose with an apartment building.
If he want to marry me, he can get me an apartment building.
Oh, okay. That would be, you don't want a ring, you want an apartment complex.
I'd give me a duplex, an eightplex or something. You know, when the homegirls be like, "Where your ring? I thought you was engaged. Where your ring? Where your carrots? Carrots. Girl, please, I got units."
And if you're wondering what Common had to say about that, well, he basically said that he was there for a good time and not a long time.
It was good for me and the lady. You know, right now all I want is happiness, good times, peace on earth.
At this point, Tiffany should have seen the red flags, but she was as delulu as could be, and she continued to hold on to hope that Common would come around and be the man she wanted him to be. But he said psych, and he dumped her like a hot potato. He tried to claim that their schedules made dating really hard for them, but Tiffany revealed that Common's commitment issues were the reason for the breakup. She said, he might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like, you know, like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy in and happiness. Tiffany also said, "It was the healthiest, the funnest relationship I've ever had. It's where I felt safest out of all the relationships I've ever had. The breakup wasn't mutual. It was more him saying, I think this relationship has run its course." And I was like, okay, like you gonna be a 50-year-old single man? Okay. Common moved on pretty quickly and started dating Jennifer Hudson, and for a while, fans have accused Tiffany of being a bitter ex. But when you think about it, Common seems to be the common denominator. I mean, multiple failed relationships where the women are left traumatized is kind of sus, don't you think? He moved on to Jennifer Hudson, and as usual, he showered her with attention and kind of love bombed her from the start. I mean, he flew all the way from the US to the UK to show support for her musical, A Strange Loop. But given his track history with women, fans don't exactly have a lot of hope in him, and there are so many people watching and seeing how things will play out. But it looks like Jaguar Wright might have the answer to how things will play out. In a new interview, she went on and on about how Common did Tiffany dirty because he is secretly on the down low. Not only that, but she also claimed that Common is secretly in a relationship with John Legend.
Please don't. We got Will Smith out there. We don't need Common anymore. Whatever he was, he lost when he dropped Sense from his name. He used to be Common Sense. Now he's just Common. Just another common Hollywood.
Oh, come on, Jay.
One Diddy do-wop bop at a time. But for him to do what he's doing to Tiffany, with a everybody knows was willing to let her whole family die so she could get an EGOT. Everybody know it. Like those two, we're supposed to believe that shit real. Why can't anybody just be honest? They're waiting for Chrissy Teigen to get plastic surgery and end up Jackie O so that they can be roommates and make musicals together. Let's just be real.
Okay.
He'd rather spend time with John Legend than any of these bitches. And think about it. All of the celebrity tale, you ain't never heard one of these talk about how dope he was in bed.
He was in John Wick. Be careful, Jack.
Who was in John Wick?
I'm talking about Common.
Yeah, he was also in the movie with Angelina Jolie too.
He was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it wanted. Yeah, he's a bad man when it comes to that.
And guess what? He did a movie with Tiffany Haddish too, just like he did a movie with Jennifer Hudson. And he started dating Tiffany right after the movie, just like he did Jennifer Hudson.
Oh man.
And then it was all love and joy, and she's the one I want, and blah, 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 just like he did with Jennifer Hudson.
Damn.
Are we forgetting?
Yeah. I think we tend to be.
Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever said anything about this man's prize? Has anybody ever said he's a good lover? They always say he's a nice guy. He's so sweet. Just like, I'm just saying. Oh, he's always giving you flowers. Oh, he buys me the cutest shoes. How does he know they're cute?
Hey.
He's picking shoes out for you.
Hey.
And if John Legend gets another stitch of Botox, straight men don't worry about these things. Straight men ain't getting cheek and ab implants and chin implants and getting fake dimples cut into their face.
I'm not gonna lie, this is wild. John Legend and Common have been good friends for a while, and they have collaborated on a couple of projects together. Like the song Glory for the 2014 movie Selma. They have maintained a close friendship since then, and Jaguar is now claiming that their friendship went deeper than what we knew because they were allegedly romantically involved. Fans commented, that rumor about Common has been out for a while. I can believe Common may be because no woman seems to be enough. Something is up with that, and I heard about Common and John years ago. Anywho, y'all drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.